Hey everybody, how's it going? So, I'm recording this just days after recording the last video. The other one actually hasn't gone live yet. It's supposed to be going live today, but I did notice Palia dropped something yesterday on their news feed, and I really wanted to cover it and to share it with you guys in case you guys haven't seen it. We're gonna go through this bit by bit and talk about some of the stuff I'm excited for, some of the stuff we got looking at the future. It's going to be interesting. So let's look forward to the Palia Path Roadmap, Summer 2025. The Palia team has released a dev roadmap for the future, and this just dropped on June 10th. So I'm super excited to go over this with you guys. We're fixing to dive into it right here. We're talking about the next patch, we're talking about coming soon, and we're talking about down the road in the future. So first things first, in the next patch, they're looking at Pixie Blossom Bounce, which from my understanding is supposed to be a small, like temporary event that happens in Elderwoods, like on a semi-regular basis. It's supposed to give us the next item on the list, which is Elderwood Flowers. So that Pixie Blossom Bounce should give us Elderwood flowers we can grow on our plot, and by participating in that event, you get the flowers that you can then turn around and water and grow on your own plot. So we'll take a look at that. The hunt for Prismbeard's booty, I'm excited for that. Nice little fun pirate treasure hunt. It sounds pretty cool. The courier pet, of course, they've got a quest for that and a free pet that we're gonna have. Super excited for that. Pallium storage. Oh, for a hoarder, Pallium storage is crazy. And of course, more plushies. I'm super excited for this next patch. I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm super excited for it. After that, coming soon, in the patches following that, we are looking at animal husbandry. So cows and chickens, I'm assuming, or their version of it, so we can potentially grow our own eggs and milk, maybe even make butter. We'll see. New housing lines. We'll have to check it out what that is. I'm not quite sure. More main story quests and the Ulfe friendship, which I'm excited to get friendship with Ulfe. He's on my list, but he has no friendship value, so it's kind of like, I can't fill that in. So I'm excited to get that so we can complete that. Seasonal themed patches. This I'm excited for. This seems like regular holiday events. Like, okay, it's springtime, there's all this stuff you can do during the spring that you can't do during the summer, that you can't do during the fall. I'm hoping it's not like time limited exclusive stuff that you can only get this spring, but that next spring it also comes around. I'm hoping that's what they're leaning into. And of course, more plushies, always more plushies. And then down the road in the future, we're looking at shared housing plots. We're looking at the next adventure zone. Ooh, and even more plushies, of course. So we're going to start scrolling down here, and we're going to read their little intro here. They got a short video. We're going to watch that together, and then we'll review the recap after it's over. So today we're debuting something special, Palia Roadmap, a seasonal look at what's coming next, what we're working on behind the scenes, and a sneak peek at the content we're excited to launch further down the line. I'm so excited they're doing this. A video from the director of production, Maxwell Zyreth. A snazzy infographic, a whole bunch of cozy and somewhat chaotic. See, I love that. I love cozy and chaotic. That's right down my alley. So let's dig in. So we're going to watch this real quick, and we're going to talk about this as we go through. I may pause it if I have to. We'll see. Hey, everybody. Gamer Joe from a few minutes from the future. I did get some more information real quick before we watch the video. I did watch the video, and I did edit it, but I didn't record any of the audio, which is crazy, I know. But this patch is coming out on 6/12. I didn't know that. It is coming out, as of recording this, it's coming out tomorrow, 6/12. So that's crazy. So the patch, the future patch that they're talking about, that's tomorrow. For me, anyway. So yeah, keep that in mind as we watch this. This first section's about to happen to all of us. So here we go, straight into the video.
Hey everyone, I'm Maxwell, the Director of Production here at Singularity 6, working on Palia. I want to welcome you to our very first Palia Path, in which we're going to take a look behind the curtain at some upcoming features in our 192 patch, Radiance Rising.
192 tomorrow.
As well as some new
6/12.
features on the horizon coming to Palia later this year, and maybe a few further out. So let's dive in.
This is the little...
First, let's talk
event
Radiance Rising.
that
So
they're
we've
gonna
got a
do.
number of new features that players have been asking for as an extension of Elderwood with this patch. The first of which is
There it
the
is.
Pixie Blossom Bounce. It's a
Pixie
dynamic
Blossom
event similar
Bounce.
to Flow Tree Grows set within the Elderwood.
Which is going to be similar to the flow
Group up with your
trees.
friends,
So it'll
work
pop up
together
at a
to
certain
collect a
amount,
bunch of unique
certain
new
window.
flowers.
It'll do like a little event like the flow trees do, and you can go gather the flowers to go grow on your housing plot.
Deep within the Elderwood. These flowers are going to really help deliver that
they are.
Elderwood aesthetic on
Elderwood
your
flowers
home
for the
plot.
house. Nice.
We're delivering a number of new quests, including a new
This I'm
quest
looking
line
forward to.
called The Hunt for Prism
Pirate
Spirit Treasure.
quest.
This is a short but sweet little adventure where you can partner up with your best buds, Nio and Ani.
Nio and Ani. I'm hoping that there are riddles to this, kind of puzzles and riddles, kind of like they did in Bahari Bay with some of the secrets. There haven't been a whole lot of those with Elderwoods, and I'm hoping they do some more going forward into the future. I'm hoping this is part of that. I don't know. It's a quest line, so it might not be, but hopefully we'll see.
To hunt down the story of the legendary Grimulkin pirate Prismbeard
Yes, sir.
and find his lost treasure across Elderwood. We hope everyone has a wonderful time in search of Prismbeard's booty. In addition, we have another quest line that are going
This
to allow
one.
all players to acquire their very first pet, as well as courier functionality to send
Yes.
items back to your home plot.
So I like this. It looks like you're actually like crafting the pet itself. Like you're actually putting together the pet, which is interesting. I kind of like that. It's like a little robotic dog kind of thing, and it's going to be our courier. I mentioned this when I recorded the first time, and I'm still not sure. I'm not sure if the courier functionality, I had heard initially that you had to have the bee equipped to use it. I don't know if you have to have the dog equipped to use it. I hope they change it so that you can have whatever pet you like, and that pet can be a courier. Even if it doesn't unlock the courier status, it can act as one. I hope they do that going forward in the future, because I don't want to be forced into using a certain pet just so I have access to that functionality. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, this is super adorable, and I'm excited for this little quest line.
You'll never need to slow down your adventure again. Running out of storage? No worries.
Yes.
Helium storage is going to increase the
Helium
overall
storage.
storage limit to 14.
For a hoarder like me, I'm so in. I'm going to collect everything. I'm not going to throw anything away until I run out of space again.
1,000 items. So now you can hoard to your heart's content. Well, at least for a week or
14,000
so.
items.
If you're not tired of catching frogs yet, get ready to save some more. Some Rockhopper plushies are going to be leaping.
Rockhopper plushies. Look at that. They got one for each of the styles. I love it. I got to go catch some more frogs.
You can also expect to earn some rainbow plushes.
Rainbow plushies. I don't know how we get these, but these are interesting. It's the ancient fish and the Magi Dragon, and it looks like the big ones. So I wonder how you get those. That's very, very curious.
There's going to be a return of a familiar face for any fans.
Look at that. Is that a Zeki style plushie or something? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. It looks interesting.
The free
though.
realms out there. And if you're looking for a foul friend, clean up the
Yes,
grubby ducky
this
and you're going to
one.
earn your own rubber ducky.
You can craft a rubber ducky. Just like this lady's doing, and she's smashing out 1 million of them. I know people who are going to be smashing out 1 million of them and just putting them all over their house. Trust me, I know. This would actually be really cool as well for, like, I've seen people do the hidden things around their house or whatever. Like, I hid a plushie in my house, and if you find it, you get a reward. Stuff like that would be kind of cool to do with the rubber duckies. You can hide little rubber duckies all over your house.
Recipe. Don't miss out on the cozy camp decor, and it includes a highly requested decor piece, some hedges.
Yes,
so
the
just make sure as
hedges.
you're placing them, you don't get lost in your own.
Haha, hedge
That's
mazes
not all
are going
though.
to be so
Radiance
fun.
Rising includes a number of bug fixes.
I love
The
that.
team has been working really hard to clean up the game, and we hope
Bug
you feel it
fixes.
when
I
you
hope
check
they
it out.
fix the bug
So that's
with
what's
the
coming in
little
Radiance.
sacred flower, because I'm missing one of those, and I really want that nameplate. Please fix the sacred flower.
Rising. We hope you enjoy the Pixie Blossom Bounce, the hunt for Prismbeard treasure, and the free pet and courier functionality
Yes.
quests and so much.
So, reminder, this is 6/12. This will be released by the time this video comes out.
Much more. Now let's shift gears and take a look at some new features that are coming later this year to Palia. The first thing we want to talk about, animal husbandry.
Yes, please.
Now, since Palia's launch, this has been a feature that players have consistently asked for.
This is often in
wanting
other
to be able to
games
take
of the
care
same
animals.
style.
And we agree. At
And
its
I'm
core,
like,
we're making
please.
animal husbandry with a focus
Please
on
give me
falling in
pets
love
to-
with your animals. Whether you're chasing that state fair worthy Ormu or trying to create the perfect Pecky, you'll have the tools to foster rare traits and proudly show off your animals to your friends and community.
So, I mentioned this last time, and I want to cover this real quick. You notice there was a lot of different colors of chickens.
Now these
Let me go back here real quick.
consistently asked for, wanting to be able to.
I want to
take
see.
care of
There's
animals,
different
and
colors
we
of
agree.
chickens,
At
and
its
he
core,
mentions
we're making
traits.
animal husbandry with a focus
So
on
to me,
falling in
that's
love
like,
with your animals.
are we
Whether
gonna
you're
have
chasing that
like
state
a
fair worthy Ormu,
Final
or
Fantasy
trying to
style
create
chocobo
the
breeding?
perfect Pecky, you'll have the tools to foster.
See, look at that. There's so many different ones, and he mentions traits. So to me, is that like, are these the different colors of chocobo? When you raise the chocobo, each one has a different ability, and you can breed them together to like combine abilities or to boost stats and stuff. Is that what this is? That would be super cool. So like, let me. Look, there's a tie-dye chicken in the back. Oh, that's adorable. Let me breed my chickens and let me get their stats up to where they produce more or whatever. I'd love to see something like that. I'm not 100% sure that's what they're doing, but that would be super cool.
Foster rare traits and proudly show off your animals to your friends and community.
These are rare traits.
Now, these mechanics are designed to work neatly with existing systems like gardening and cooking. And as with any other skill, you're going to be able to experience it by yourself, as well as make it better together with your friends by having them come over and help you take care of your animals.
Hanging out.
The team has been having a ton of fun playing around with what we can tweak and how this.
Oh, here we go. So you can name them, which I noticed last time, which is super nice. So we got Alfalfa the chicken, Casper, Entropy, and that looks like Cutie the chicken. So I'm super interested in doing that.
Including finding
it looks like they're in a barn.
Quirks or unexpected results along the way. When we launch the feature, we'll definitely have some standard fare animals such as the Ormu or the Pecky.
Of course.
But we're building this in a way that we can continue to deliver animals on a regular basis. Over time, we might start delivering some more unexpected.
Adding
we'll keep you updated
new
as this feature
over
continues
time.
to evolve, and we plan to release it later this year. On the housing front, we've been incredibly impressed by everything that we see players
Of course,
creating.
people are creating.
We love going on home tours every week to see new ideas on display, and each time we find new things that players have been able to do that we never expected. Now, players have probably noticed that we've been slowing down on delivering new buildings, and to be honest,
I'm looking forward to.
Our existing housing system has been more cumbersome to work with than we'd like. And over time, every new addition has exponentially increased the effort necessary to deliver that to players. So we've had to take a beat to dig in and find better ways to deliver.
So it looks
houses.
like, are these like, these look like they're maybe pieces of a house. Are we going to have piecemeal houses? So like you can actually like change the house by adding walls or adding roofs where you want instead of having individual units that snap together? Are we going to have like a Sim style build the wall, build the actual house design? That would be interesting. If that's where they're trying to go with this, that would be super cool.
Especially the ability to have new stories on their house.
Multiple
We're actively working on this right now and excited to share more later this year. On the main story and narrative front, we love that everyone's been playing the Elderwood and of course meeting our newest villager, Ulfe. We're working on his friendship questline where you're going to get to explore more about his backstory and who he is. We want to partner that with an update to the main story that's going to take us a little more time to make and will help explore some of the areas of the Elderwood that we haven't touched.
Oh, I'm excited to see those.
Now, with that said,
I don't know if there's going to be new areas or if they're just going to be like instant stuff, but those are really cool. There's two, from what I've seen, there's two giant openings that are blocked by that like goo stuff. I don't know how that's going to work. It'd be kind of cool if they expanded the map with it, but I don't know if that's what they're planning.
No, players have wanted more narrative on a regular basis. And so the team is hard at work on a new system that's going to let us deliver small, bite-sized narrative quests every single patch for players to check out.
That would be cool.
New objectives to pursue. We really are excited
a little bit
to bring
of story
this
every time.
A little bit later, but it's going to take a few patches before we have the first version. So stay tuned. Starting this fall, we're also going to be delivering patches that are a little better aligned with the season.
Yes, seasonal content.
That's not just for Winter Lights or Lunar New Year. We want to be able to deliver things like a fall season within Palia. So we plan to kick off each of Palia's seasons with a larger patch that provides new ways to engage within Palia, followed by smaller, more focused content updates that support the overall season thematic, and may include additional things like quality of life changes and, of course, some bug fixes. Now, to reiterate, every patch for Palia will include new gameplay content for players to engage with. We don't want to break from that promise. And of course, as you guys all have been wanting, we are going to continue to deliver more plushes.
Oh, as always, more plushies. Now, I did notice this. That's like a Moz plushie.
You guys all have been wanting.
That's like a Moz plushie swimming around in a kiddie pool. Is that an actual, or maybe it's a shark, just a regular shark? That is kind of cool. I don't know if that's actually the plushie. It'd be kind of weird that you actually have a movable plushie, but that might be interesting. I don't know. We'll see.
Finally, we're going to look a little further down the line at some features that are in very early development. So early, we can't quite show gameplay or concept art.
Oh,
These features are going to take us some real
Super
time,
future
but we
stuff.
want to share some insight on the long-term roadmap for Palia so that players can discuss and give us ideas along the way. Now, one of the areas that we feel Palia has under-delivered on is for players to be able to group up and truly work together, particularly with the housing plot. And for a long time, there have
Co-op
been
housing
big
plots.
technical challenges.
See, I'm excited about this, and I'm hoping they do something. Like, it would be nice if your communities that you can set up could have housing plots and do like group events and stuff. That would be really cool. Kind of like guild halls and other games or whatever, or maybe give bonuses for certain, for having one of those plots or something. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested in it though.
For us, but we think we've found some of those initial solutions and are now starting to work on the next tier of problems that will be necessary to deliver this experience to players.
That's so
Again,
cool.
This will take us a little while, so really interested to hear what excites you. And of course, we've been really, really happy with the response to Elderwood. The sentiment has been fantastic, and we've read so much about how you're enjoying it. But of course, we're not going to stop there. We really are excited to announce that we've started early development and planning on our very next Adventure Zone.
Ooh,
It's going to be a while before we
Adventure
can show
Zone.
any concrete details, but
I'm
can't
so
wait for you all
hyped.
to see more. Thank you all so much for your continued support of Palia over the years, from our most veteran Palia players to the newest folks joining us on
I'm
PlayStation
so
5 and
hyped.
Xbox. I want to welcome you all into the community. So until next time, take it easy, everyone.
No, you take it easy. Thank you. Coming June 12th. If I had watched this all the way through the first time I recorded this, I would have realized that it's coming on June 12th, but I didn't. My bad. So hyped. Okay, so real quick recap here. The next patch is the Pixie Blossom Bounce, which is kind of cool. They said it's sort of like the trees in Bahari Bay with the grove, so that's kind of cool. I like that. The Hunt for Prison Bridge Treasure is cool. The pet, which looks like you might be able to actually build it. It looks like a mechanical pet you build. And the perk, which is being able to send stuff home, which I need so bad. Nothing like I hate more than fishing and just like, okay, I'm fishing and I'm just focused on fishing, and all of a sudden my inventory is full because I've been squirreling and picking up everything. Pallium storage, perfect for a hoarder like me. New plushies and a decor, perfect. And then after that, we got Animal Husbandry, which I'm super excited for. That I want it. I want it now. We got new housing lines, which is interesting. I want to see what they're talking about with that. Olfey friendship quests, of course. The monthly narratives, which would be interesting. Regular, like, storyline that continues. And then seasonal beats, which sounds really cool. Longer lead mechanics, features and areas we're excited about. We're not ready to go into a whole lot of detail. Team is rallying to ship some larger scale gameplay initiatives down the line, include shared housing and the new Adventure Zone, which I'm super excited to. Teamed up with Microsoft Gaming Accessibility Testing Service. Ooh. Oh, okay, so they're helping people have accessibility for Palia, which is super cool. I really like that. That is nice. Okay, cool. From pixie bouncing to raising your little Ormu baby. Oh, please hurry with that. From infant to state fair champion. We're so excited to continue delivering the promise of Palia. We hope the first edition of Palia Path gives you a better sense on what's on the horizon, what's nearly ready, and what we're dreaming about long term. As always, thank you for playing, building, decorating, questing, and plush hunting with us. I am so hyped for this. This is insanity. They had a previous release here that teased the animals, and I was super excited about that, and teased I guess that's the rubber duck recipe that they were teasing. So I'm super hyped about that, but seeing this new release and all the details that they're giving us that they're working on for the next patch for later this year and in the future, I'm so hyped. This is so good. It looks so good. I hope they continue to release new content like this and kind of keep their ball rolling. So far, I'm really happy with what they've done, and it's just, I don't know. This game is really fun and really cozy, and it is just, for some reason, it stole my heart. So hopefully you guys, this helped give you some idea on what's going on in the future. I did link this video in my Discord if you want to check it out for yourself. I'm so hyped. I am super hyped right now. So I'm gonna have to wrap it up here before I get too more excited and squirrel too much more. But yeah, nice little surprise video. I didn't plan on making this one, but when this came out, I said I have to record this. I have to watch this and share this with everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it shared some information. If you have any questions, hit me up down in the comments. I also have my Discord where I try to post regular news feeds from Palia as I get them. Or we can just, last night we were sharing puppy pictures. But whatever it is, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it greatly, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.